kitty dog, kitty dog. She's an itty bitty dog. See if that helps. Kitty dog. I'm wearing my Peanuts skating shirt for you guys. Even though you won't be able to see it, it's still bright in here. Christmas time is here. Okay, let's see if this helps. Hi, kitty girl. Hi, Judith. Hi, Karen. How's everybody doing? Is that lighting okay? Let me see. Judith and Karen. How is everybody? And I'm going to ask a couple times. Oh, I should have filled mine up. It's almost empty. Hi, Janet. You know, it's a last, thank you, Karen. It's a last minute. I know, Anita, you say that every time you go live, lady. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? Good. I wasn't. In fact, my friend Lori, one of our Paddiwackers, asked me on Instagram, are you going to go live today? And I said, no, I hadn't thought about it. And then I was in the shower, and I thought I need to because we need to talk about weight. Well, we don't need to, but it's Friday. And I need to make sure everybody's got their water, especially Amy Bozeman, who I do not think is watching me, but I want to poke and prod her. I forgot to put my wedding ring back on because I watched her video today where she got her jeans on. Wahoo! Hi, Barbara, beautiful Barbara. Hello. She got her jeans on. Well, whippy dang twang for her. Isn't that NSV? That's fabulous. And I will tell her so later because she's working. So I should have filled mine up first. I'll just drink it slow. Do you have your water? I know it's like super cold where some of you guys are. Hi, Karen. Did I say hi to Karen twice? There's two. Oh, same Karen. Hi, honey. If you hear outbursts in the background, Oliver's on his PlayStation, and the kid cracks me up. He's got all his friends. They all have their gear on, and somehow they have it all connected. Hi, Cheryl. And they all talk to each other, and they scream and they laugh worse than we ever did at a schoolgirl sleepover. It's hysterical. Thank you, Barbara. It's a new tree, and we got some new ornaments. Hi, Lisa. Honey, it's so funny because I hear him just laughing and scratching. I mean, so loud. It's like when I'm here by myself, I don't care. But when Steve comes home from work, he always takes a nap. Let's get that great bean footage in the shot. We'll take this one off. Look at this Liebchen. Look at how much he's changed since he's been with me. Isn't that wild? He's so funny. Yesterday he, don't worry, I'm not going to just talk about him. But I got to talk about him a little bit, right? Every Friday, but this week was Wednesday, he has to take his work for the week, since it's virtual, over to the school. And he rode his bike over, or his skateboard or something, and came back. And I just always randomly throughout the day, I just hug him. Because there's going to come that day when I'm going to get the great big pushback, so I can get them all when I can. And I said, and I knew he had to take a shower. I said, you smell like onions. And he does not eat onions. He goes, Nana, that's what sweat smells like. And I'm like, all right, buddy. I think maybe he might have had some garlic. Judith, thank you, because you know what? I need a haircut, and we're shut down here, and I'm not allowed to have a haircut. I don't know what to do with it, so I just did my best, you know. But I did wear my Charlie Brown shirt for you guys, one of two. This is just the holiday one, and then I have another one that's Christmas. Isn't it just so cute? Can you hear him? Oh gosh, he's so funny. The good news is I have some Christmas apparel to wear. The bad news is it's old Christmas apparel, which means it's larger than I would care to have. Yes, Barbara, it is. I mean, compared to you guys, what's the weather in Simi Valley, California? I'm sitting in shorts right now, but I'm in the house. It's 64. Let me get adjusted here. So how's everybody doing? Does anybody have anything to report? Good wise, bad wise, neither wise? I got up And I said, I have to get up. I have to get out of bed. You're rocking the Grinch, Judith. You know, I want to put this out there for anybody who may have just like gone past it and like, how many Grinches are they going to make, right? I think for most of us, the original Grinch is probably our favorite. Well, since I do have a shorty here, I don't think it was last year or the year before, we went and saw the last Grinch that was made. I think Benedict Cumberbatch is the voice. You guys, it was so cute and so good. And I do not care for animation. So if you have run out of Christmas movies and you haven't seen it, I urge you. It is just adorable. We loved it. It was fantastic. Tropical. Tropical. So yeah, I got up and because I just lay in bed and it's like, why get up? Hi, Vicky. They're always last minute. I guess I should plan one someday, but I never know when I feel like talking or if I even have anything to talk about. 30 degrees. See, I wish it was cold here. I wish I could have my fireplace on. It's just windy as normal. So I got up and I got some stuff that finally came from Amazon to wrap, and I pulled out one Scotch tape thing, empty. Found three empty Scotch tapes. So I have to go get some of that, but I thought I'd come in and talk to you swells first, because I'm going to have to make a plan about him and lunch. You know, he's so into that I have to make him go to the bathroom and I have to make him eat, or he'll just sit in there. He sets his alarm for 5 o'clock. Hi, Jill. He sets his alarm for 5 o'clock in the morning so that he can play. I do, Barbara, but I don't have any, because not only do I hate wrapping with the heat of a million suns, I'm terrible at it. Because it's a hand thing. Anything I have to do with my hands, ixnay. Forget it, A. And I don't have any gift bags, so I got to use up what's here, or else Steve's going to say, why don't you use up what's here? Wednesday was Oliver's birthday, as most of you know. He turned 11. It was a very lackluster birthday for my boy. We had pizza, which is what he wanted, and a Boston cream pie cake, which I may or may not have abused in the middle of the night, along with the pizza. What else is going on? Okay, so weigh-in today. Let's get to that. You know, and I want to also tell you guys, I'll let him know, Jill. Right now, I got to stop saying Ding me every time I say My goal is not to lose weight right now, because I'm not in the mind space right now. Same thing I've said the last few lives. As long as I can maintain and not gain any more. Earlier this week, I made the mistake of getting on the scale just out of the blue, and it wasn't good. But today is weigh-in day. It was an odd time of the day. I think I was fully clothed. I had eaten for the day. Today, I believe I gained a pound, but let's get it right. I swear, sometimes I'm just like, weigh-in day. Why can't I find it? I know I gained a pound, but it might have been 1 point some. Oh, there it is. Oh, more than I thought. I gained 1.8. That said, on Wednesday, I had a lot of pizza. I had a lot of Boston cream pie cake, and this is the really weird two things I had this week. One this week, one last week. Oh, honey, I wish, but it's putting me in numbers that are very, very uncomfortable. Last week, I had a stomach ache, and whenever I have a stomach ache, I'm prone to wanting 7-Up. Now, I have not done that. Did I miss your birthday? Oh, no, okay, misread it, Barbara, got it. I see, I went from the to the I. What was I going to say? Oh, so through my weight loss program, I have not had any real soda at all, because, to be fair, so anybody who's new here or doesn't know, I was never a soda drinker anyways. I only drank 7-Up when I had an upset stomach, and that was it. I didn't grow up on soda. We were not allowed to have soda in our house. My children are not allowed to have soda. He's not allowed to have soda. It's just not a thing with us. Steve takes a Coke with him every day. Why are you making this such a long story, Nita? Well, I had no clue how many points were in a regular soda. Those suckers are 9 points. We scanned my 7 Up and we scanned Steve's Coke, and his Coke is 10. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's crazy. And luckily, I don't like it enough for it to even be a problem. I'll have if I have a stomachache again, Mountain Dew. And Mountain Dew's got caffeine, right, Barbara? Isn't that the one everybody likes? Gets them going. I couldn't believe it. I was like 9 points for one can of soda. Thank goodness I never had a problem with it. I have been having a problem with caffeine, though. That's what gave me the stomachache, funnily enough. But the problem wasn't really the caffeine, to be fair. I didn't eat before I drank the caffeine. Gosh, how much wine could you have for 9 points? I didn't either, Janet. I was like gobsmacked. Woo! That's a lot of points for a can of soda, but it's all sugar, so shouldn't be surprised. I don't know how much a diet soda would be because they don't taste well. Soda's not an issue. So I'm up 1.8. I've never shared my weight on here just because it's not something I care to do. Some folks do, some don't. I will share honestly my losses and my gains. But I am, let's just put it this way, because I have a certain number in my head that if I reach, things are going to have to start changing real fast. I'm going to have to put myself back in. But see, I say that, but I'm not. I'm just not, to be honest, until after Christmas, because I'm just not in the mindset. Now, let me show you something. Now, let's see if you guys can see this. As you can see, let's see if I tip it. Oh, you can see all my blue dots. I track every single thing that goes in there. I tracked that 7-Up. The only thing I did not track was the Boston cream pie cake because I just didn't. I did track the pizza, put me way over my points, and that's just where I am now. So the next event, let's see, we're in December. The next event will be Christmas, and my son's birthday is in January, but he doesn't live here. What else did I want to tell you guys? I want to tell you guys, and I hope anybody who's not here who has sent one will check in. I should have put this at the beginning so you didn't have to sit through the whole boring needed talking. I want to hear what's going on with you guys too, though, okay? Thank you for the Christmas cards. Thank you so much. You know what I forgot to put in my videos? I closed my P.O. box until I go back to vlogging and sharing what I eat in a day on a regular basis again, because it costs money and I'm not making money. And I forgot to tell you guys that. Luckily, though, if you've sent one, not Tori, it's a little tiny family-owned post office. So he called me this morning. He said, Nita, you've got some cards here. And he's making sure I come over and get them. And he's even still actually helping me mail things out when he's not in business. So thank you guys so much. And I'm letting Steve open them because he gets so excited at I don't know what it is. He comes in, hold on, itchy nose. And he sees the cards. And even though he doesn't know who it is that's sending them, unless it's like Barbara or Sandy or Amy or somebody that he knows, Julieta. Hi, Jimmy. What I missed what Darlene said. Darlene, hello from Georgia. Been 2 weeks free from Coca-Cola. Oh, good for you. Everybody who doesn't have their water, go grab one because we're going to cheers and have a drink to Darlene. That's fabulous. Jimmy Boy's here. Tiaza, is that how you say your name? Hello and Merry Christmas from South Carolina. Whoops. I've mailed about 45 cards and passed out a bunch at work. I love my cards. That's awesome. My hat's off to you guys who... Hi, Laura. Thank you, Barbara. Tiaza, what a pretty name. I don't do cards either because I can't write. I can't hold a pen. And I just... When I was younger, I would just sit for hours excruciatingly trying to do it. Finally, I just said, no, I can't. It's just too hard. And also, hi, Patricia. It's embarrassing when you open something from me and you see this chicken scratch. It's just not, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't want you to see me in my underwear, and I don't want you to see my handwriting. A girl's got to have a limit. Oh. Jimmy, how you doing? You guys tell me how you're doing. I want to hear your stories, which these days there aren't many stories, are there? I'm trying to think of what else I wanted to tell you. But yes, we love the cards, and thank you for being so thoughtful. Kat sent me a wonderful box yesterday. It was a nice surprise. Oh my gosh, I love her so much. Not because she sends me boxes, but just because I love her. And what else have we got going? That's it. That's it. Good. I'm happy to hear that. I feel like there's something else. Weight Watch. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you, Weight Watcher. You guys who are telling me how the meetings changed from regional to national. I think Instagram. I went on Instagram. I get it now. I went into a meeting and there was 102 people in there. But I have to say it didn't bother me that much because they had it really well managed. They had everybody on mute. So that one Linda that's in everybody's meeting who wants to talk through the whole meeting was not able to. And I loved it. I mean, I had already been to a meeting with that subject, so it was like, okay, all right. But I checked it out, and I miss my friends. It wasn't my leader, but I like how well controlled it was. It was super well controlled. Well, honey, if they raise their hand, there's you can either go like this in your video, or they have a button you can push to put your hand up. They'll unmute you and you can talk. Absolutely. But they don't, like in the older meetings, the smaller meetings, we could all be unmuted at the same time. And then there's talking and TVs in the background and dogs barking and spouses talking. And it just was very... It bothered me personally. Other people are probably like, Nita, you're wound a little too tight, lady. This way, you don't have all that background noise. I don't have to worry about Oliver, even though I always kept myself muted anyways. So, Vicky's doing well as long as I'm in leggings, sweatshirt, nothing else fits. Have a seat right here next to me, Vicky. Honey, I think you would too. I think everybody would. Barbara, I don't fit in anything either. I had to buy a pair of jeans. My shirts, it's pitiful, but I have to I have to go to that place where I can't hate myself because of it. And when I get some normalcy back, when we all get some normalcy back, I'll get back at it. I know I will, but I also know that I won't right now. I'm not going off the rails. I went off the rails on Oliver's birthday. I think one day isn't too bad. Honey, and you know what? Something I figured out, Steve's like, why don't you ever want to go out? I'm like, because I don't want to catch anything, which is the number one truth. But we need to go to Costco and get ham for Christmas. And I'd like to go to Costco because I like to get jammies. And I don't know, there's something about Steve at Costco where he's a giving guy anyways. That's his love language. I figured it out through some friends. I think it was Molly. Speaking of Molly, I should have told her I was coming live and let her know to come in. He likes, if he knows I want something, he likes giving it to me or buying it for me, I'm not talking like cars and stuff. I'm talking PJs. You know what I'm saying, Vern? And I hope this visitor doesn't stay long. Do we have... Are you talking about your weight, Vicky? Okay, let me finish what I'm saying. And then, anyways, I like going to Costco with him. I'll just put on some sunglasses, a hat, and a mask. And all the people who are used to seeing me thin, they don't even know who I am, which is a total lie because they all know Steve with his dumb beard. Everybody spots me because of Steve's beard. It's the funniest thing. Good afternoon, Rosemary. Oh, it's visiting weight. Okay, that's a great way to look at it. So anyways, I want to go to Costco with him, but I figured it out in my head. I can't just go in my room, grab a top, grab some pants, and go because nothing fits me. So I have one pair of jeans, and I really should get a couple of t-shirts. I'm just not stressing over WW. Jimmy says, I figure we can always have a do-over. And we absolutely can. It's not like since we put this back on, we're stuck with it for life, like, Bob Marley and all his stuff. Did that make sense? But I have to be in the mindset, and I'm just not right now. Until I'm free to be you and me, I won't be. As long as I maintain where I am, and I am doing that. All right, let me scroll back and see what I've missed. Honey, too, you know what? If you're online, I don't know how long it's going to last, you guys, but you can try to get into meetings. Yes, Jill, it was just one day, and I didn't even do it on my birthday. Trash man's here. How many times do I come and talk to you guys and the trash man comes? Marilyn says, is that a WW money-saving thing to have all virtual meetings at national level versus local? For them, I believe it is, Marilyn. I think that they can't afford to have all the separate little meetings. He is, Barbara. Okay, Jimmy, I'm glad you're in there with me, because I don't want anybody to ever think I'm just like quitting or making excuses, because I'm not doing either of those things. This is just where my head is right now. Oh, he's honking at you guys. He's saying hi. Hi, Jane. But, you guys, we have tough times going on right now, and I know there's some folks that are just still doing terrific and losing and maintaining at lifetime and everything. When I say this, I speak for myself and maybe a couple of you guys, but you don't have to say, yeah, me too. But I cannot compare myself to other people because it just makes me feeling miserable. See, Rosemary, I'm feeling miserable too, but I feel even worse when I, see other folks or running. My biggest fear is running into people in public because I'm embarrassed. I'm totally embarrassed. I have my friend Trina, though. I love her to death. We were going to meet up, and then something happened. We couldn't. I think I chickened out because I was afraid to go outside. And I texted her, and I said, look, I've gained a lot of my weight back. I haven't gained it all back, but I've gained a lot of it back. And I'm really embarrassed because she has been with me on my whole journey. I mean, she's the one I can call after I weigh in as I was going down. She would be happy for me and root me on and be like, you go, girl. And you know what she said to me? Her answer was, I knew you and loved you before you lost your weight. And it just really made me feel so much better. Like, that's not going to matter. And I have to think about that when I'm walking by the mirror and I'm like, honey, says, I get it. I'm just the same. I need to just get through this thing. And then when my head is right, I can do it easily. See, yes, 1,000 times yes. In here right now is like there's 5 hockey teams, all with their sticks, all with hitting the little ball or the disc. I don't know why I thought about hockey. I've never seen a hockey game in my life. That was an odd one to come up with. There's no room in there for actually Weight Watchers right now. And it's so funny because I just think. Nita, there's nothing going on in your life right now. This would be the easiest time in the world for it to just be all about Weight Watchers. But it's not, and I can't explain it. And if I was a psychologist, I probably could, but I'm not, so I can't. Barbara, and I think you're right, but I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed because I was very proud of my weight loss. And I've told you guys this a million times before. I haven't been proud of much in my life, but I was super proud of my weight loss. And people did notice. And that's just the truth. Now, if I were to see another member from my Weight Watcher meeting and they had gained weight like I had, would I be clutching my pearls going, oh my God, heck no. So I should give everybody else the benefit of that doubt too, right? I just, I don't feel good going up and down the stairs. It's so hard. My back and my legs are just not moving the way they should. Honey, I love the way you think. You should write a motivational book. And you can make the forward to Anita in the States. This is for you, lovey. Don't you guys think Honey should write a motivational book? Janet, I know. We're all in this together. we're all in this together. I know, Jill, I should. Vicky says, my fear is when I take off the big old coat. Hope it stays cold. I said, out here I can't even wear a coat. It's not cold enough to wear a coat. Patricia says, I'm sorry, but I think WW is now about making money. I need human contact for my journey. Zoomy is... You know, I have the same thoughts, but I have different thoughts. They are a business. They have to make the money. But they have given us the tools to do this successfully. At least for me, they have. But they can't have real meetings in, I don't know about over there. I don't know what's happening in Scotland. I should really keep up on my countries. They can't have meetings here. But here, this is interesting. You guys let me know what you think about this. Here in California, we're just about everything is closed down. We cannot eat inside. We cannot eat outside. We can only order things to go. Essential things are open. Our Weight Watchers is open for in-store meetings. And you know how they're getting by with that? They're calling it retail because they sell Weight Watcher product. I think that's sneaky. I don't think that I love it too much. For folks who are not afraid of this whole scary thing out in the world right now, I guess it's okay. I guess it's good for them. But I don't know. I think, there she is. I was just talking about you. Were your ears burning? Not much of a party, just a bunch of vetching. Judith says, I understand the lack of weight loss feeling. Why do we judge ourselves harder than anyone else would? For me, myself, it's because I knew I could do it. I did do it, and I was so, so happy. I'd never been so happy. You guys saw me on my early videos before this hit and it started coming back up. I loved getting on here and talking about it. I loved the whole thing. I loved all the friends that I made. It was something that I hadn't had in my life before, and it's a really strange thing to say, but a goal in life. It's something other than, and I've repeated this before many times, something other than taking care of my kids, my grandkids, my husband, something just for me. It was mine and mine alone, and I was successful at it, dang it. And I failed so many things in my life before that I can honestly look somebody in the eye and say, look at me being all successful at this. And toot my own dang horn, and you betcha, baby, I did. And now I can't do that anymore, and what does that say about me? I guess just that I'm human. Yes, Kat, I was just talking about you. I was thanking everybody for their Christmas cards and telling them that I got my pretty package yesterday. Oh, it was such a nice surprise. And I'm sending yours out today, by the way, the one that we talked about. Barbara, are you talking to me about starting again? Because if you are, I'll tell you. Rosemary said, I had attended once last month, but felt uncomfortable because everyone seemed too serious. You know what? They are, the ones that I went to, very serious, weren't they? But it's serious circumstances. Because my mind space isn't in it right now. I'm an all or nothing. Well, that's not true because I am tracking. I am drinking my water. I'm not walking, but I am walking on my new treadmill. I walked this morning. I am that person that I have to be full bore. I mean, pedal to the metal, fourth gear, we're out of here. I can't just piddle around in it. It's all or nothing with me. And my headspace isn't in it right now. I'm pretty down a lot of the time. It's just not. It's like you, it's like Barbara, you're a perfect example. I see you and I see so many other people who are just still, doing your thing and living your life, and you get up and you look so beautiful every day and you're doing your paint and everything. It's not like that for me. And that's what I have to remember is some people are able to be that way. I'm not, and I haven't been. And I'm shut in my house and I'm afraid to go anywhere because of the idiots that won't wear masks. So I just have to wait till it'll click again. It'll click. Steve says, he said something that was kind of interesting. Let me go back and read, see if I missed anything. Darlene says, I'm impressed. You keep tracking no matter what. It's very encouraging. You should give yourself more credit for that. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you. And thank you for pointing that out. I should, shouldn't I? Because I do. I track everything. Sometimes I can't even put it in my mouth until I have it tracked. Except for pizza and cake. Vicki, we will be tooting our horns again. I think that, after everybody's comfortable and whoever's going to do the vaccine and after the year, I'm looking till after the year. And I'm not using the after the year to be the Monday excuse, how we are as Weight Watchers, or tomorrow or next week or whatever. I am just projecting that I feel as though I'm going to be more in the mind space and more in the mood then. I'm hoping anyways. For me, I have it easier compared with others, yet I have been completely knocked off my perch by it. Oh, I was going to tell you something Steve said. Oh, it was kind of interesting. He, as you guys know, he's very supportive. My eyes look funny. He's very supportive. Don't be fooled into thinking that when I say he's supportive, that he's that guy who's saying, oh, maybe you shouldn't eat that, or did you track that, or should you have more, water, or what? We need to buy you another pair of pants? Why don't you just do your thing and wear the pants you have? He's not that guy. He's never. When I joined Weight Watchers, I weighed, how much did I weigh? It's not in here because they raised it one point. I want to say 210 pounds. Okay, I'm under 200 pounds now. I was very large. I was not attractive. I look back at pictures. I wonder how I even got him to be interested in me at all, because and I'm not just saying, don't anybody say, oh, Anita, but he saw how happy I was when I lost the weight. And I think he likes vlogging too. And that whole thing was all part and parcel. Who you want your spouse to be happy, right? But he also said that sometimes I focused too hard on it, that's all I was seeing. I was WW tunnel vision. I wasn't seeing anything on the outside. I wasn't seeing him. I wasn't seeing Oliver. And in retrospect, that's true. So I need to find a happy medium, because that's how I am. And the whole first year when I lost my 50 pounds, man, it was really a weird time. I'm not going to tell you guys everything, because then you'll just think I'm weirder than you already think I am. But Kat said, I've noticed that with things being as they are, this is the first time I have to actively make my mental health a focus, because if not, I can begin to feel off kilter with all that's going on. Amen. It's just so crowded up here. And isn't this just such a huge learning curve for us who sometimes, or I'll speak for myself, sometimes if I get real busy with things, say, I wish I could just, stay home. And, being a stay-at-home grandmother sounds so wonderful. Yeah, because there's activities. You have to do things with your children. But when you have to just stay home and that's that, ain't so good. Carla says, I am starting today. Working in the grocery stores is so crazy stressful. COVID is crazy bad right now. Carla, what state are you in? Thank you for working. Thank you for working. Thank you so much. I hope people are treating you well. There's some real jackasses out there, man, and I hope you're being treated well. It's so hard. Okay, 25 pounds. Vicky's sitting on this side of me. Carla, you can come and sit on this side of me, because that's how much I've gained too. And you know what? We are not alone. We're just the only ones that will admit it. I have to find other ways to control this stress. Yes, ma'am. Rosemary says, I got so frustrated and I quit WW, but I have to go back because that's my go-to. I so get that. I quit it once for, I think, 5 hours, and then I went back. Jimmy says, I'm in hopes 2021 is the restart. 2020 has been a bad year for me. I want 21 to be a happier year. I'm able to make myself get out of bed on days off now. Step in the right direction. Boy, did you nail that on the head. every day, I just, you know what? I open my eyes and I go, "Am I going to get out of bed?" Oliver's already up. He already had his cereal. Okay, I'll throw a load of laundry, and what am I going to do now? I'm going to get back in bed. I spend so much time in bed, which is why we got the. Oh, Carla. Okay, so have we spoke about this before, and we haven't. I forgotten. I apologize. Hi, Lori. I was trying to get you into. Oh, that's right. You said that your store is in Silmar. Where in Silmar? Which one are you at? Because I'm just in Simi. I used to live in Sunland. That might help you out a little bit. I think so too, Kat. Excuse me. Yeah, they are having the 50% off for new and rejoining members. Food for less. Food for less. So is that right? Like the 5 is right here and the food for less is right. Is it on Glen Oaks? Because I've been to that store. I just can't remember now that I moved out here. I can't, because I used to go there. Okay. I know right where you are. Actually, interestingly enough, this is very interesting. Are you aware of on the corner, if you're standing in front of your store to the right, that there's a little place for women, for either abused women or people who are trying to get off drugs or anything like that? You may not know because it doesn't say what it is, but my daughter was there. So I swung by you many a time. Where's Kim? I don't see her. That's so weird. Oh, there she is. Hi, Kim. How you feeling, honey? I know yesterday you weren't feeling well. Yeah, it's got a big iron gate, and there's not getting in there unless, you're what's-his-face from Mission Impossible. So, yeah, it's a small world. I ran into a gal once at my market out here. I doubt she still watches. Super nice lady. I was in the deli. It was when I first started my channel. It was original 35. And she says, "Hi, Donna. Oh, it looks amazingly like, what do I do with my hair? Because I can't get a haircut." But thank you. I should learn to just say thank you and accept a compliment. Oh, I had just started my channel, and she came up to me in the deli. She was very sweet. So sweet. She goes, "Hi, I just want to let you know I watch your channel." I'm like, excuse me. "Hi, how are you?" You guys know me. I'm like, ready to grab her by the arm and take her to my car and bring her home with me and make her lunch and let's chat, And she's like, "I don't want to bother you. I know you're..." I'm like, "I'm not nothing. I'm just this old lady, not old lady. I'm just this Weight Watching lady who likes to get on the YouTubes and talk to my other Weight Watching pals about it. Anybody can do it. I'm nobody." And she's like, "Well, it's okay." And I'm like, "Well, what meetings do you go to?" And, I was trying to whip up a conversation with her, but she was kind of shy. But it was just so nice, People are really nice. Most people. The ones I've met in person anyways. Speaking of which, I need to go out and see Julie, but I'm afraid to go out there too. Has she made a video lately? I have. I'm glad she's better too. I get nervous when she gets sick. I'm out of water. What time is it? 1:15. I need to get some Scotch tape. Why do I look like I have big brown smudges? I'm starting to wear my Christmas earrings, so when you guys see me, you better notice. What else? Let me see if I've missed anybody here. If anybody wants to hit the like button for me, I wouldn't hate that. 417 in New Jersey. One of my biggest problems with this whole thing is I keep forgetting everything is that we have no options as far as eating out. For instance, I sat here for a good 2 hours trying to think of somewhere cool to take Oliver and his dad and Grandpa and me to go for his birthday. And then I called Steve. I'm like, "Where should we go? Do you want to go to Red's? Doesn't barbecue sound good? How about Don Cuco's? Doesn't it sound good? Oh man, I had these meals, all my belly was ready to go, and then he's like, honey, if you want me to pick it up on my way home, I will, but we can't go anywhere. Oh my gosh. And then it turned out he just wanted pizza, so it worked out. Yeah, Jill, I'm just tired of staying home too. And being made to stay home is making me more afraid to go out each day. Even to just take Kitty out, I'm like, hi Renee, it's good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just gonna say thank you. I gotta learn to take a compliment. That'll be my goal for 2021. I don't make resolutions, but my goal will be if somebody says something nice, just say thanks. Thanks. The vaccine's already here today. My one of my girlfriends is getting it tonight. She's a healthcare worker. Spit it out, Anita. And also, Renee, I have to be honest with you. I have just been not getting dressed, not taking showers because I'm not out working up a sweat. I mean, I take a shower, but I'm not doing the everyday stuff. Today, I thought, by gosh, by golly, give your husband something decent to look at today instead of a matted up cat who hasn't had her hair brushed or hairballs removed in months, Did I tell you guys that he's going? Okay, here's my story for you. This is my Disney Florida story for you guys. As you know, I watch the Disney vloggers. I watch the Disneyland vloggers, and I watch a couple of the Disney World vloggers. I've never been to Disney World, Disneyland. I don't have to tell you how much I love Disneyland and the joy it brings me. So there's a couple of Disneyland vloggers at Disney World right now that I've been watching. And it just today, I was literally sitting here crying. Now, those of you guys who don't understand a love for something, it's okay. You don't have to, because there's something you love that I want to understand. Disneyland is my love. I've always sworn that I have no interest in going to Disney World. It's in Florida. It's hot. It's big. I like my little Disneyland. Well, of course, now that the Disneyland vloggers are there, they're making it look very easy, which I know it is not. I do have somebody that can take me and show me the ropes, though. But we don't have money like that, Guess who's going to Florida in January to go golfing for a week? It's not me. It's not Oliver. It's not Kitty. Now, that said, I was invited to go, and if it was closer to the parks, I would. But there's two problems. I would need somebody to show me the ropes because Disneyland and Disney World are two different entities. And actually, Molly offered, she's like, I could probably go for a day, and I believe she would. And oh my gosh, we would have such a blast. Classically, Molly is who I'm talking about. But he's going for a week, and I would have to go for more than just one day. So that's my sad story. Something tells me as the time gets closer, I'm going to be kind of a bitter bride. The kind that says, what? You need to go to the airport? Well, you better find yourself a ride because I'm not taking you. All right, let's see what I've missed here. Oh, no, Renee. Oh, no. Is he home or is he in a bed? Oh, no. Is he predisposed or what's the word? Am I asking too many questions? Rosemary says, I work for a school district as a bus driver. Oh, you were telling me that. Well, I thought you were telling me you were cleaning all the buses too, or the tables or under the tables or all that stuff. Pebbles. Let's talk about that, shall we? The only time I put it on is when I'm going to come on here and talk to you guys. Don't jump off a ledge because when he heals and he's ready to be loved again, he needs you there, not splatted out on a sidewalk somewhere. I'm so sorry about that. Oh, Renee. Oh my gosh. All right, Barbara, love you. Thanks for hanging out and listening to me ramble. I appreciate it. Oh, can't even imagine. 2020. I blame everything on 2020. Something happened the other day, silly, and 2020. Oh man. And you can't, I always forget too that you guys with loved ones cannot go see them. Oh, I don't know what to say after that. Donna says she just found 2 old VHS vacation tapes of Walt Disney World from 25th anniversary 96 and the 2000 millennial celebration. It will have to hold me till I can get back. You know, Donna, that's funny because that's the fine line with me. I don't know if I want to watch them while they're there or even watch my old videos or watch other people's old videos or if I shouldn't watch it at all because it's just ticking something in me. It's making me feel sadder than I already do. It's like if I don't think about it or if I just put myself in the mindset of when it opens, you'll go deal with it. But when I see everybody having fun, it's like it says something in your noggin like you could be having fun too, but no, you can't. Bye, Renee. It was good to see you. Thank you for popping in and saying hello when I don't see you. I always wonder if you're doing okay. Please keep me updated on your bow, please. And Honey is right. People are getting better. So hang on to that, okay, please? Oh, my goodness. Connie can't stick to plan. I don't know why. No willpower. Well, Connie, I got one person on this side, one person on this side. You'll have to pull up a chair because there's a whole bunch of us that are feeling the same way. We're all just zapped. And I believe the longer this goes on, the more zapped we're going to get. But I think we're getting over the horizon. At least I want to believe that, and I'm going to try to believe that. I think I'm seeing some light at the end of the Thunder Mountain Tunnel. See? Mama's the same way. Nose itch. I should be wrapping presents. Oh, I want to show you guys these cute things. Let's go off subject for a minute. These cute things I got off QVC. It's harder for you being so close. I have a way to go to get to Florida. Just I got out for the snow. It's so weird. The whole thing is so weird. Anyways, you guys know I'm just switching for a second, because why not? You guys know how I decorate vintagey. I like all vintagey, like 50s, 60s stuff. Well, I showed you guys these last time, my salt and pepper shakers. Well, on QVC last week, and then it was so funny because my friend Amanda, I showed him in my Insta story. She's like, I saw those and I loved them too. These, they come in 4, they have the lights, but the best part, they're on a timer. So they came in a pack of 4 for a really super good price. I don't remember. Hi, Lens, what you doing? Treatments are improving. I'm just trying to lighten up just for a second. Okay, Jill, that's the Santa. And then here's the little deer, and her lights in her wreath light up. And they fit in so well with all my little vintage stuff. It's the little things, people. And his wreath lights up too. Now this is my least favorite, but I have to have 4, right? Aren't those just so darn cute? Now this is where my kid cracks me up. I have them all sitting here on my Lazy Susan. And Oliver walks in last night. And he goes, what are you putting those there for? That's for condiments. I said, since when are you the condiment police? I'll put them wherever I want to put them. That's for condiments. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I got 2 boxes because I think what I'm going to do, they also come, let me show you this. Ugh, I'm stuck to the leather bench because I'm sitting here in shorts. They also come with these cute little bags so you can gift them. So I got 2 boxes, one for me, which I just showed you, and then I got another box. I'm going to bag them up and take them over to the school for the principal, the teacher, and the office staff. Because if you don't like those, well, then you just don't have any gosh darn taste. And they were a really super duper good price. Well, and they go with all my trees. Who said that about the tree? I'm getting ready to make the pizza. Pizza. I had pizza this week, Lindsay, but it wasn't Weight Watcher friendly. Not at all. But it was mighty good. Yeah, Dawn, I've got 11 of those trees here. Love them. Oh, are you trying to hypnotize me, Vicky? You will gift them to me. I just like vintage stuff. I think it's cheery. I think it's fun. And it's just who I am. How long have I been yakking? Do you like those, Kat? Do you like them? How much do you like them? Oh my goodness. See, half my trees QVC too. All the silver ones I sell. They're so cheap. Well, not cheap, but you know what I mean. I wish Amanda was on here. I'm trying to find somebody who has... Kat, I don't remember how old your oldest is, but I cannot think of anything other than his darn video. I'm looking for ideas for Oliver for Christmas. He didn't even get any birthday presents. He got a skateboard from his dad. Auction them. Everybody can just go to QVC themselves and get them. Auction them. Oh my goodness, I think I'm hungry. I don't think I've eaten lunch today. There's 32 of us in here. Does anybody have anything they want to talk about, Weight Watchers, or not? It can be about anything. It could be about something that you're joyous about, something that's bothering you, something you need to talk about, but you don't have anybody around you to talk about too, so you can talk to us. Because we're a cool crew here. I like this crew so much. You guys are awesome. Let's talk about the fact that I can't even see an esthetician. And oh my gosh, my poor eyebrows. It's just like one thing after another. My sister-in-law is an esthetician, but they're older, so I don't want to take the chance. Well, her husband is, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just have a couple of drinks, give Steve the tweezers, and tell him to have at it. The funny thing is he would do it too. Hey, honey, guess what we're doing tonight? Follow me into the bedroom. You're going to tweeze my eyebrows. I don't want to spend the money, even though my husband offers. You know what? Here's the thing. I have never a day, not in high school, not in junior high, not even when I was in my crib, did I ever tweeze my own eyebrows. And I'm so glad I did, because now that I see all my friends and my sisters and people my age, they tweezed them so thin that then they have to color them in. So it's like, I'm so glad I never tweezed my eyebrows. Hi, Jermaine. How are ya? Let's see. Patricia says I was at a market today and a lady was selling glass tree decorations in the shape of a mask with 2020 on it. They will be vintage one day. Is that your mom? Yeah, I wax too. But see, I just tell you guys everything, thinking that you may care when I know nobody does. My lip is really bad right now. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I can't have it waxed anymore because every time I do, I get a horrible, horrible fever blister. Let me show you ours. So this is the nice one that my mom sent yesterday. My mom sends this one every year. I have a friend who did the microblading, Cat. She really likes it. And then this is one that was gifted to us. I have some very, very sweet people in my life who I can go a year, maybe say hello now and then on Facebook, and they still think of me. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Sorry. I gotta show it to you though. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I know you guys have seen it all online, but it's too darn cute. Is it backwards for you guys? Grandpa, Nana, Oliver, Kitty, hand sanitizers, mask, and COVID. I'll take it. We have to record it, right? Connie says, yep, that's my eyebrows. I'm thinking about tattooing them on. Hey, man, if you're not afraid of like needles and tattoos and whatnot, I'd totally go for it. Before my grandfather passed away, he would pluck my grandmother's mustache. You know what? I've talked about those. I probably have a hair right now. Isn't that the truth, Pebbles? And the chins, too, because then you can pull your mask down over your chin. Yeah, those pesky hairs. I don't know what I'm going to do, though. Maybe Nair. That's not a bad idea. But then you got to smell that stuff. And especially if you put it on right under your nose. Hey, I bet that'd be a good way to lose weight. You're smelling that nonsense all day long. Who would want to eat? Kat, I'm trying to think about your eyebrows. I think your eyebrows are beautiful. Do you color them in? I'm trying to think of why you would want to mess with them at all. They stayed thick, honey. You're lucky. You're lucky because everybody else I know who just did. Yeah, they are gorgeous. I think if I was not the big weenie that I was and cared about my eyebrows, I think I would tattoo before Marco, but I don't know. That's a hard call. Heck, I get the EBGBs watching the vaccines on TV. Too thick? Nah. Mine grow everywhere before they should. Connie, I think the minute you hit 40, that's just one of the perks. Donna says, so weird. When I had chemo, lost them all, but they came back exactly the same. Woohoo! That is odd. I waxed mine twice and it caused bad language. Did you do it yourself or did you have somebody else do it? I would never do it myself. I can't with my hands. Just be careful, Connie. I knew this lady that did that. She had one eyebrow higher than the other. She always looks like she had a raised eyebrow. Oh my gosh, I guess you'd have to really be careful on who you have do it, wouldn't you? Valid point, my friend. And they slipped my chin. You guys are funny. But you make me think of things that I would never think of. Oh my gosh. Well, I think I might have to wrap it up as much as I don't want to. See, here's an ornament that somebody made me last year. I forgot who it was, though. Was it Diana Antu? I think it was Diana Antu, but I'm not positive. Oh, I like the explanation. I never knew the explanation. Mine are mostly drawn, overplucked when younger, and exhausted follicles, so it won't grow back. You're so smart. Plus, I have a scar that cuts one in half. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? Again, just to be honest, I was just that natural chick. I never even wore makeup. Bye, Donna. Thanks for popping in. Merry Christmas and to early good night. We'll see you soon before Christmas. I wore Levi's t-shirts, and I never wore makeup. I'd apply a little mascara and maybe a little Bonnie Bell lip gloss for a class photo, but I just wasn't that girl until I started watching YouTube and started watching people wear makeup and thought, maybe I should try that. Gotta go. Judith, you couldn't possibly be talking about me. Are you making fun of me because I'm so loud? She's so loud. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, last call, kids. Last call. Again, anybody who's in the same boat that I am in, let's try not to be too hard on ourselves. At the same time, let's not let it slip completely. I take solace that I haven't gained it all back, but ugh. And the older we get, the harder it is. And we are going to get through this. And then when we get on the other side, we'll all be happy and laughing and scratching. And I'm definitely going to be driving up to Las Vegas to see Kat and Amanda. I should have called Amanda and told her I was coming on live. And then Disneyland will open. Oh my gosh. That's what we can do. Think of all the good things ahead. But I'll tell you what, I need to get back in shape before I go to Disneyland, or I'm not going to be able to go for all the hours that I do. So thanks for popping in here, you guys. No, it was a compliment. Wait, what was it? Oh, thank you. I don't know which part, but thank you. What you doing? Oliver? Huh? What are you doing?
I just came up to say hi.
Oh, come on over and say hi.
Because I'm doing something with my room to make my environment less distracting, so I do better in my game and stuff like that.
To make your environment less distracting, how?
Like rolling down my window, putting on like the lights instead of because like the sun coming out into my face like that distracts me, and I play terrible.
Say hi to the ladies and Jimmy.
Hi, the ladies and Jimmy.
Someday he'll brush his hair. I don't know when. I don't know how. You're welcome, honey. We always enjoy seeing you. We need to get a bite to eat. Hold on. I'm gonna get off now, and we're gonna have something to eat. Connie says hello. Lori says happy birthday. I think earlier Roberta said happy birthday. Lots of birthday wishes. Well, I'm gonna be hanging up here. I'm not going anywhere. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for being so swell and here. And I'm always here for you. Again, if you need a place to talk. Good to see you, Patricia. You can always find me on Instagram talking myself. And Kat, I'm going to mail that thing out to you today. I'm so glad you came on my live. Woo, woo. All right, guys, love ya. Bye, Lens. We got to talk soon. I'm just never around. I don't have anything to say. Bye, everybody. Oliver, you want to say goodbye, everybody?